What's up, everyone? I'm Dan, and I'm just trying to get nostalgic over old recordings here. I want to see that one again. Got it set up, and oh, he did it himself. Nice. Yeah, it turns out once you play Rocket League so much, you think that every single game that you have where you win, it's pretty awesome, so you save it. But I've been looking back at some of them, and it is embarrassing. I remember actually when I used to main with this car, I was just doing so poorly. It's not specifically because of the car that I was doing bad, although each car does have a minuscule amounts of difference in handling and you know, when you like run into someone, its toughness is also pretty different. But yeah, it's embarrassing watching myself play, because I always feel that I would do things differently. For example, not jumping underneath the ball. Also, in this point in time, I was trying to learn how to like use jump as a boost. But I wasn't really doing it, so I used up a ton of my own boost. I don't think I do the double flip anytime soon. I always keep my eye on the ball, which it's not awful, but it's definitely a habit that I could stand to lose. And at this point, I haven't scored once. And this was when I was a semi-pro, and I'm currently a pro now. So it was a little bit of time ago. Oh, that was lag. Yeah, my partner's doing all the work. Pretty sure I'm just giving my enemies setups, making it easier for them to score. Yeah, I still haven't scored once. I don't know why I saved this. Let's see here. What do we got? One more. Can't have done anything about it. Yeah, see, I would not have missed that. This is funny to watch. But hey, at least we're winning. I mustn't be that awful of a teammate, right? Yeah, I use square to, or I use the boost to correct my. That was weird. To correct my flight instead of using square. Oh, that was the only goal that I scored. Nice. And that's it for the next minute. I don't score anymore. This really doesn't seem like one that I need to save. So this one's out, unless I can find something awesome. But so far, it doesn't really seem like I have anything awesome to give here. Plus, they're the ones that score next. So, oh, I don't know if you saw right at this little part right here. I was trying to get a boost, and I went right past all of them. I'm awesome. Yeah, I like to use square, which is the drift button when I land now. That way it keeps a little bit of my velocity going forward. Yeah, it's just annoying when you have to correct yourself so sharply. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. Those are really bad saves. Yeah, and again I use the boost to try and correct my pattern, but I failed horribly. Wow, that's some serious lag. at this point in time, I was also really uncomfortable with putting myself up in the air to fly, which is the absolute best part of Rocket League, so I don't know why I didn't start doing it. Anyway, this is going to be a long night. Checking out my stuff here. Oh, that was fun. We should see that again. I don't know why I didn't let it go. But the funny part was that they didn't score. So they were really bad. Oh boy. Yeah, if you've ever seen Rocket League, my name is Gentleboat. Ooh, that's a good one. That was going right for the goal. But it doesn't seem like anyone touched it until it was already almost at the end. Here we go. I remember this area of my time. I liked being really defensive, so I was either at goal or in the middle when the ball is on the enemy's team. And whenever I saw a small advantage, when someone censored it perfectly, then I would just rush and get the goal for myself. Very few times have I made an impressive goal around this area of my Rocket League experience. Still have a really decent amount, but yeah, like I said, just taking advantage of any open situation that I can get. And again, it's like I am the Floyd Mayweather of Rocket League at this point. Obviously not at his skill level, because I am not the best Rocket League player, not like Kronos, but playing really defensively and doing everything that I need to do to just win the game, instead of having all the fun I can while I'm playing, by flying and rushing and doing crazy shit. Yeah, so super defensive. Pretty sure 90% of this game you're just gonna see me hanging around the back. Let's see if I can fix this aspect ratio here. There you go. Oh no, now you can see me. No. Okay. Sec here. There you go. Oh, I totally missed that one. Oh, good for him. Okay, I guess we can watch it from his end. Oh, I have not actually seen that. I think that's awesome. Yeah, and one thing you'll see me stress out during a lot of yeah, and again, I saw the advantage and I tried to take it, but I really messed that one up. It's not like we were really running low on goals, I just wanted more. Oh, I guess we can watch that again. Here we go. Ooh, good one. Nice and smooth. Yeah, so whoever the person furthest behind is the one that's going to stay at defense. You can see that their team is not doing that at all. Both of them always go for the ball in the beginning, and that's why you see us scoring a lot more. It's because they're usually scrambling for I can't believe he didn't take advantage of that one, but also can't believe that I didn't score. Yeah, it's really good to keep a habit of when the ball is on your side. So pretend this is the field, right? So this is the field. Top half is your side. Bottom half is enemy side. So when the ball's on your side, at least one person should be in the net, and then the other person should be trying to take advantage of getting the ball away. If the ball's on the enemy side, then it should be a good habit for one person to stay mid and one person to like try to center the ball. Of course, there are many exceptions. If you see an opening like that when no one can touch the ball, then that's when you should rush the ball and then clear it. Right now you see both of us going for it. I was being stupid because I thought I could hit it and be awesome. But yeah, two teammates should not be that close to the ball because one person should be able to handle it, and then it leaves you open. It's like so. Yeah, I was really confused. See, they should have been able to score, but oh, I totally messed him up. Yeah, so you see me realizing now that I'm sort of thinking maybe I shouldn't be right where they are. So I give him the clear, or the center, and he does it. Yeah. And in this situation where there's square, and by square I mean in the beginning both of the teams are equidistant from one another, it is completely fine for both people to rush, because then the ball's just going to stay in the middle, but it's probably better if one person stays at defense. Just in case things end up getting a little weird and then there's a strange pinch that puts it right towards your goal. It happens. It's happened to me plenty of times. That was not an exciting match, so I'm not keeping it. Again, see me staying at goal, just sort of chilling. When the ball is on the other side, you see me start pushing forward a little bit. If I think that I can hit it, then I will rush it. I should have been able to hit it, but not good enough at this point in time. For some reason, I never really took advantage of drifting. At this point, I just didn't really know how to do it. I also was not very good at, oh, is that a long goal? Oh yeah. Hold on. Oh, that's funny. Sorry. That's a heart attack. Stop it. Okay. Okay, here we go. So I go for the ball. Destination is right towards the goal. We both miss it, but we... that's awesome. Yeah, as you can see, well, you're gonna find out soon, I get some really lucky pinches. I'm pretty sure subconsciously, I imagine that I am aiming the ball. But oh boy, I do not think so. I am way too not good to make shots from so far. One thing I need to get used to learning how to do is using the reverse button to like look behind you. I'm not very good at that. Oof, that one was awful. I should have made that. Wait. Pretty sure you can hear the cars playing music. Oh, that's his boost. That's awesome. Ooh, that was a good hit. I don't know why. I know I'm looking for boost. Oh, I got lucky. I can see the clear opportunity, and I fucked it up severely. I don't know what I'm doing so far behind when the ball's in the other half. Oh, usually my line of reasoning is, ooh, that was a good save. Let me see if I have any this side. Oh yeah, one thing about this guy, he doesn't lock onto the ball ever. Yeah, I think I saw this playthrough a few times and he just never locks onto it. Except for right now. Like, what? He's not adjusting his map or nothing. This is how he actually plays the game. I think his idea is that he like wants to hit the enemies a lot, because he has that type of car that's like very big, meant for that. Let's see. Oh, we got a goal coming up. Should probably look at it from my angle since I'm the one that always scores. Ladies. Oh, do we got another long shot from him? Oh, nope. That was so nicely done. Not really anything exceptional. Why am I so far back? There you go. Past Daniel talking to future Daniel. No, the other way around, sorry. One thing I've learned is adjusting the ball in any small manner is going to have such a huge impact on the enemy's orientation, I guess. Like when I cleared the ball that tiny little amount, all that velocity and momentum gets immediately shut down because they're going to have to make a little bit of a turn. Do they? Yeah, they do. Yeah, overall this wasn't a very exciting match. I think I was just really happy that I was able to oh, they would have totally scored. Wait. Yeah. Oh my god. That was a total score. I decided to jump up because I like celebrating my victories in the air. But yep. That's going right in. Oh boy. That's funny. Oh man, why did I save all of these? Okay, I think I lost this one, but there was something about it that was really interesting. This is my Paladin Halo phase. still didn't really unlock all that much for the paladin. Oh, that's funny. Oh, he has a halo too. Ooh. That should have been... If I'd have drifted. I'd probably still not save the ball. Who am I kidding? I'm not that good at this game. Okay, see the opportunity for a clear. I can see the grass. My teammate shoves it into his face. There we go. Yeah, see, this is why I decided sometimes it's really beneficial to stay on the defensive when everyone is equidistant, just because it could pinch right to the middle. What my idea was here. I love doing that. I love hitting my enemies into the ball to score. Good shit, good shit. Easy round, easy round. Oh, this is against AI. How do I say this? Oh, that was a good punch. Sometimes I never know how high to jump. There are several instances where I have jumped way too low, but more than enough instances where I've jumped over the ball, and that's even more embarrassing. Here we go. Yeah, I thought I would have been able to take advantage of that. And I should have been able to, but I can't predict when people will move the ball upwards. And so when I'm already a certain distance away from the ball, or when I'm a certain distance closer to the ball, I really don't think it's beneficial for me to jump higher and do stuff. Yeah, I don't know why I saved this. Looks like they don't score though. We had so many good opportunities to censor it correctly. That was a good save. Oh, the bounce back really makes it nice. Yeah, there's really nothing that exciting about this game. Ooh, get wrecked. Yeah, I'm getting bored of this one. I know for sure it's way later where I start playing a little bit more excitingly. But I want to be able to sift these so I can make myself a nice montage video one of these days. Just to pretend like I can get some street cred. See, I was perfectly okay with him hitting it like that, because it wasn't a very good center. Very little opportunity for someone to shove the ball in there. Again, these are AIs. I don't know why I'm saying it. The funny thing to me about AI is that they can always completely aim it perfectly, you know. There's nothing wrong with their judgment, their calibration. It's just in a design that like makes them say, when you are in the advanced league or in the pro or the rookie training for AI, don't hit the ball in these certain instances, you know. I just think that's creepy. I want most video games to have a impossible version of their difficulty level, just so that we know what we can aspire to train for. I know it would literally be impossible, but for someone to be able to think as critically as a computer, it would just be really interesting, you know. It doesn't just need to be chess. It can be every single video game. I would love to see that in Nidhogg, because Nidhogg it's like a very simple game, or at least it seems that way. It's about fencing, and you like move your sword up, down, or lower. You can throw your sword, or you can stab with your sword, and those are the only 3 controls you have for that game. There are no other movements unless you count like jumping up and then swinging down on them. Besides that, there aren't very many, there's not a lot of mechanics that are needed to be known when you play it. And so seeing that played on a expert level, in an expert level fashion, it would just be really interesting. And then putting 2 AI against each other, I feel like they would literally just not do anything. Because given the option between knowing what when you know what your enemy will do and acting in the way that your enemy suspects, then you would both just do nothing when you're both at an impossibly knowledgeable level. At least that's my guess. I just like to imagine that. I think there's this one movie with Jet Li where he is like being trained. Oh, that was bad. That was a bad option. He's being trained by his by some master or something, and he's supposed to fight against the climactic enemy of the movie. And when he does so, he's being told that the fight isn't it's not physical, that the fight is not necessary to be physical, it's in the mind. And so both Jet Li and this other vigilante guy or whatever, they close their eyes, and the most epic scene plays out where Jet Li is the victor like mentally, and then once they both figure out that Jet Li is the one that's gonna win, Jet Li makes one motion and then strikes and wins. It's very interesting because that's kind of like that's what I like to imagine AI as. Just like there's so much, just thinking that there's so much that we can't, that we're not seeing. Being able to appreciate that there's a lot going on more than we know, just like in baseball or something, or in any sport where you're just like, oh man, these guys are just hitting each other, they're just running around looking stupid. But it's just, I don't know, I've never seen, or I've never appreciated stuff as much as I should, and it would be awesome to see what a computer thinks during that process. Just like First of all, seeing the code being translated into a way that we can see. Well, this is maybe sounding really stupid at this point, but I'm gonna keep going with it because I really like this idea. Okay, so two computers playing a basic swordsman game, wherein they are so skilled that they both do nothing because they both can predict what the other is going to predict. Okay? So when these people, or these computers finally see their opening because, not because of a miscalculation, more so because action needs to be taken in order for one to win, because that also needs to be put into the idea of perfection isn't just guessing what the other person would do, but actually following through. So when the other computer is placed in a situation where they are just out of an option, that would be cool to see how the computers thought about every single movement that they decided to make. How long is this? Yeah, I'm just gonna delete this. I don't know. Maybe I sound high. I'm not. Okay, this is my sombrero phase. As you can see, the sombrero brings out a lot of me. It is my culture after all. This is an online, yeah, this is an online match. There's a lot of ping in here. See the opening. Take the jump. See that my friends got it. And now imagining that impossible standard in a Rocket League type situation, it really impresses me. Just not seeing it done, but just thinking about it impresses me for whatever reason, because I want something to aspire to, you know. I'm one of those people that gets very motivated by the challenge of another or challenger, someone who far exceeds my own capabilities, to push me to do better. Currently, in my boxing class, see, oh my god, I'm sorry, but that little scene right there where this guy takes the ball away from me, I hate when they do that. Oh my god, I just hate it so much. Okay, anyway. I have that in my boxing class, with the teacher actually. I mean, I haven't really fought against a lot of our other members, but the teacher's the one that's told me I should have bounced back. That's what I was trying to do, but I couldn't. The teacher's the one that told me that I needed to practice more. Because I was the most prepared to go into a boxing match, not necessarily because I had more skill than all of the teammates. That was very nice. I like this one. I'm keeping it. But because when I'm able to take hits, I respond to it very efficiently. Like, getting hit for me really doesn't define the outcome of that match. But for but for many of our members, it does. They're still afraid of getting hit, which is fair. I had to do some peculiar training to get rid of my fear. Basically, I told my roommate to just punch me in the face for like 3 minutes for a few rounds, or each round being 3 minutes, and it was kind of absurd, but I really enjoyed it. Oh my god, the aim. But my teacher, because he's so exceptional, he really is the one that like makes me work hard and makes me say, oh man, I may not be good right now, but I'm gonna be the one to beat him, you know? And it's making me push myself, and it's kind of lame to say that for a video game maybe, but I don't know. I would really like to see to make it so that you don't have to face the greatest player in the world on a day-to-day to become the greatest, you know? I want it so that that option to train with someone so good can become available to like anyone. Because the all-star mode in Rocket League, they still all have their flaws. I want something flawless. Just like my beauty. Oh, this is good. I think that's the last of the goals though. Oh no, there's 2 more. Since it's from the enemy team, I'll watch it from the enemy team. Ooh, very good aim. Oh, that was dumb. That was totally me that put it in there too. Oh, that would have been awesome. Yeah, but I start getting more used to flying around this point. I didn't become better at it, I just started becoming a little bit more courageous. Throughout my ranked experiences, it really messes me up a lot because I like to just have fun. Sometimes. I rage every now and then. Oh, that was bad aim. I hate getting blown up. Yeah, so like I said, that tiny little adjustment, I'm actually just going to pause it in. Because I like seeing it for myself. Fly. Okay. So the ball comes to me, and that tiny adjustment messes him up completely. He's gonna hit it, and then I messed him up. It's gonna be a goal right here. Boom. Yeah, and that's the last of it. This is actually a pretty fun match just to get an idea of positioning and taking advantage of situations. So that one's gonna be fun. Yeah, this is around the time where I started getting absurdly good. Yeah, so you can see my sombrero again. Love it. Giving him the setup. But it was too deep of a setup. Here we go. ease it in there. Ease it in. I don't know what my teammate's doing. Let's see, what rank are these guys? Semi-pro and a rookie. Okay, so that makes sense. Ooh. Nothing. The one thing about high shots like that, I personally could never really take advantage of them very well. I know that once I learn how to, it'll be very useful. I think the trick is to... Oh yeah, that's the one. Nope. That is the one. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to do that one again. Here we go. And... let's see here. Fly. Ball. Let's get close here. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that again. I gotta get it. Oh. Oh, that's so pretty. One last time. My bad, guys. Okay. I know what it's missing. 25% view. Last time. It's just nothing like this ever really happens to me. So when it does, it's just super exciting. Okay, I am this guy right here. So first of all, point of contact. I honestly have no idea how I was made to fly, but it hits my back tire right there. And it starts landing perfectly. We both try to go for it. No dice. You can't escape that one. You just can't. Yeah, so I'm gonna say that I didn't start getting better around this time. More that my luck was really getting pushed right to its limit. I got a little bit better at predicting where people would go. Ball physics was still really hard for me to understand around this time. To be honest, it really still is. There are many times where you see me, dude, I got super disappointed there, that's why I just stopped moving. Okay, but ball physics is still really hard to understand. Because sometimes when the ball's in the air and it's like kind of low, you don't necessarily have to jump for it, and you should be able to like make it move around properly. But there are many times where you can just slip underneath the ball. I don't know if you know what I'm saying, but like, you think you're gonna hit the ball, but then you don't, because the ball's being stupid. And yeah, that's a continuation of me taking advantage of openings. Looking back, I honestly, that was like a really far distance to gauge that opening. So I start seeing, oh, maybe there's an opening. I see there's an opening. Boom. Yeah, that was good judgment. I don't have judgment that good anymore, I don't think. It's either that I don't, or that I just don't have really good teammates. Either way, I'm PO'd. Is it a save? Ooh, that's one of the few saves I get like that. Cherish it. Cherish it, YouTube. There you go. More openings. So far I've scored all the goals. I've only scored goals here. Doesn't really look like I've done any saves. Oh, I've done 2 saves. They haven't saved at all, as you can gauge by the score. My life is funny. Oh yeah, around this point, so the reason I think I started getting a little better, I started playing with the controller, and he ruined, oh my god, he ruined the setup. Anyway, so I switched from controller to, or from computer to controller, and it made a vast difference. In fact, if I were to make the difference noticeable by saying it's a body part, I would call it the vast difference. That was lame. Don't, yeah, just ignore that. Anyway, but when I switched over, I was able to like perform most things correctly, but every now and then I would get confused by what was jump and what was boost. Those were not fun times. Oh, yeah. I actually... Did he quit or did he just get run over? I think he got run over. Yeah. I think that should be all the goals. Oh, we got one more. This is a really cool match. Should be coming soon. It just looks like they're not even trying though. Yeah, that's a good one. Getting run into is the worst thing in the world. Oh my god, I want to see what that was like for his angle. Alright, here we go. Oh god, he must have felt so close. God, I hate myself. Oh, is he gonna make the goal? Oh no, that's it. What is he doing? Not anything productive. Oh, if he would have turned around, he would have had a really nice setup. Anyway, that was a good one. I'm keeping that one. I like the ones where I score a lot. Here we have another one of them. 10-round match, or not a 10-round match. Well, technically a 10-round match. Sorry. Okay. It's a 10-round match because if you count a goal as a round, then yes. I've seen this replay a few times, and I always get disappointed by that. Oh, this one was really funny. Oh yeah. He boosted me into the perfect position. That's one of the few instances where it's okay to get pushed around. Oop. What jeez. What jeez. We all missed it. I never actually went for it there. Oh. He missed it. Oh, that's a bummer. If I was him, I would have cried. Yeah, that's why I like to keep a 1% as defense, just in case the ball gets too close like that. See, and that one should have been another goal. That one should have definitely been a goal on his end. And I got knocked around. Ah, I get angry just looking at it. Yeah, the one thing that's so strange about ball physics here, on the one hand it makes sense, right, that there's a little tiny ramp at the base, because this is Rocket League after all, and we're supposed to be able to know how to fly. But oh my god, I hate it. I hate when you make the ball go really fast toward the edge. Specifically there. Not specifically there. When it's like right next to the goal, right? And the ball's going at full speed and you miss the goal by a little bit, but then it starts going flying right up in the air, and it's literally the most pointless thing, because then you have to wait for the ball to come down, possibly roll out of your control, and I don't know, maybe I'm just not good enough to fly and censor the ball while it's in the air like that, but that's a really, oh man, what an asshole. He took the goal from me. I take a goal from him later on because of it. No regrets. Yeah, I was trying to boost there because I messed up the jumps and the boost again. It's okay, I was very laggy during this point, so I was glad that he was able to score while I was useless. Yeah, I think my friend there moved away from the goal position, so if I didn't stay as a defensive for that one, they probably would have scored. But instead, we slowly let their will go down. We are crushing their spirit. All because I decided to be defensive. Here we go. Good center. What can I do? What can I do? That. Jump the ball over their heads and kick their ass. Yeah. I'm trying to keep track of where my teammate is, just so he doesn't try anything funny. Ooh, too fast. Way too fast for that. Except, it still works out at the end with that little butt bump. Okay, we're gonna watch that at 25. I stop. Ball physics does its thing. Oh god, yes. I love it when the ball slips into the goal like that. It's just like slipping on a condom right before you enter a beautiful lady. And my teammate is doing nothing. He's useless. I get knocked down, but I get up again. My teammate is the only one out of the 4 of us in this game who scores for the orange team. I think that's absurd. Oh, well, that's absurd. Yes, it is absurd. Ooh. Just, okay, for a long time I thought hat trick meant scoring a goal with your hat. That is not what it means at all. It means scoring 3 goals. I don't know why it means scoring 3 goals, but it does. I got hat trick twice. Go for a clear, get the boost. My mate knocks into me. This was clearly his goal, but I took it. Yes. And then I blew up the teammate. Just for effect. I'm a beautiful person. I really wanted to score here. I don't know what my deal was. Okay, my deal there, that would have been an easy goal. But once again, just like the other 2 times I was setting up for a perfect goal, he decided to actually move instead of standing still like he normally does, thus rendering it being a 10-1 match instead of a 12-1 match. Either way, that was really fun. That was a fun one. We're gonna keep that one. 10-1 is fine. Let me see here. Okay. Alright, it seems like I've been recording for some time, so I will make sure to show you guys some more videos if you're interested. It might be just boring since I'm not actually playing the game itself, but without playing the game, I'm able to talk more. Whether that's a good or bad thing is up to you, but okay.